Hey, what up, everybody? I wanted to make a quick video, put some stuff out consistently now. So, from the get-go of my channel, you see my face, you see who I am, you see my house, you see my crib. I'll show you more in the future. But right now, you see my face, you see who's talking to you, you see my facial expressions, my mannerisms, my body, like, see me, whatever. I wanted to talk really fast about all these dudes on YouTube and all these other platforms that are like these wise guru guys, and they don't even have the balls or the gumption to show their face and stand by what they say. This has been a problem on YouTube for a really long time, and this is where I'm getting into, is that the majority of these guys are like, they're agents. Like they're not real people. You know what I'm saying? Like they seem to like gain traction doing gameplay videos, and then they just like doing commentary behind it of like, I don't know, like, whether they're talking about politics or, certain groups talking about certain other groups. And, they'll talk trash about black people. They'll talk trash about, other races, trans people, whatever their target is, you know what I mean? And it's predominantly these like pro-white channels, these pro-nationalist channels, they want to just be out here and just, talk about, what it is and what their enemy is, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm all about people speaking their mind. I'm an American through and through. I pride myself on being able to carry myself, listen, and defend myself or agree when the point makes sense, et cetera, et cetera. And I do think a lot of these channels do make good points. There's two sides of the coin. I mean, I'm talking about someone in particular. I'm not going to say his name, but it's just another one of these people that's really bothering me. And I see him growing this huge, small microcosm or a small echo chamber of young white males. Typically your white males who like to play video games and drink energy drinks, and maybe in school or maybe not. Young adults. You know what I mean? Like 30 and below. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like 35 to below. I stumbled upon his channel, and he talks a lot about white nationalism, right? So I want to see what he's saying. A lot of the things he does say about the country and about America and about how way things are going are definitely right. But then, he likes to slight black people, and he likes to lump other people in. He likes to say that all cultures aren't the same. And I do agree that all cultures aren't the same. But my beef is that if you're so proud and you're so confident and you're so unapologetic about your stance and your viewpoint about what you're saying on a channel or your channel, then show your face. Show your face, like me. Show your face. Show your face. Because it seems like to me, like a lot of these people, they won't show their face because a lot of reasons. I'll start with this one. You're unattractive. You're fat. You're some freckle fuck. You're some fucking loser that just like, you're a 300 pounds and you know that people won't take you seriously from a fat fuck. I'm not going to take you seriously if you have no woman, you have no vibe. You know what I mean? You don't shine the light like me. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't look like me, Like if you don't look like a regular guy or a bro or somebody that like commands respect at the office, or at the yard or whatever you work, you know what I'm saying? I'm a blue collar guy. You know what I'm saying? I dig in the dirt, like you're bullshit. You're a fucking liar. You're bullshit. You want to talk about, Jews ruining the country and how they're poisoning us and goy and all and goy food and goy slop and this and that and blah 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 blah. And you want to try and empower men to follow you and to pick up your torch. and you're not even fucking brave enough to show your face? Like, who are these people? And there's so many of them. There's so many of them. I have to say the majority of them are Caucasian, and they just want to talk out of their fucking mouth. And they don't want to show their face because they don't even believe it. And if they do believe it, they're too afraid to stand in front of someone like me and say, this is how I feel. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm going to say it to you. And if somebody wants to find who I am or find out where I am, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of it. It's just crazy to me that, and then all these people just mindlessly just take this voice behind a Call of Duty gameplay seriously because of his information. Dude, like, consider the source. Like, dude, check. Like, that's why the college is like, sources, please. Right? Because you don't want to just take somebody's word or somebody's, you base your whole paper off of, Jojo freaking Maloney from Wikipedia that doesn't know anything about the topic and just whatever. Consider your sources, guys. If this guy's not even willing to show his face, how can we trust this person to take his word for anything? It's just crazy to me, guys. You don't know if this guy's some like college kid or some 50, 60-year-old loser trying to push some freaking narrative for some agency, government, CIA, who knows? But we all know in this country that there's people out there that are trying to create this racial divide between us, that are trying to push for this divide, that are trying to scare people, especially white men, into feeling like they need to like grasp onto America or red, white, and blue and fight back against the tyranny. There definitely is a tyranny against the United States, but it's not me, dude. And it's not you. It's them. Now, who's them? We'll go into that later. But guys, don't trust people on YouTube that don't show their face. If you can't show your face, if you can't show yourself and be proud of it, don't trust what these people are saying. Just because they have good information means that it's coming from a source that is probably a sewer. Guy's probably got a big old fat gut. Yeah, this is how you beat the system. These people are poisoning you. But you haven't gotten laid in years, man. You have no kids. You have no family. You have nobody that gives a fuck about you. But I'm supposed to follow you. I'm supposed to listen to what you're saying. What you got is the truth. Come on, guys. Be smart. Be wise. Wise up. Listen to Jesus Christ. Listen to God. That's the one thing in your soul that will never steer you wrong. He put us all here. We are all created equal. We are not indivisible. We are all individuals, but we must come together in order to beat the system together. This one guy behind a YouTube video. Show your face. If you ain't scared to stand on business, show your face, Jimmy. That's all.